This is problem 12 from the CFA Institute textbook, Corporate Finance, A Practical Approach, second edition. And here we're given, in problem 12 of chapter 2, we're given projects 1 and 2, and they have similar outlays. That means the outlay or the initial outlay is the same. Both cost $50. But the pattern of the future cash flows is different. All right, 0, 0, 0, 100 for project 2, but $20 a year for project 1. So the cash flows as well as the NPV and IRRs for the projects are given. Damn. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and calculate the NPVs and the IRRs, although the textbook gives it to you. The IRR for both of them equals IRR and cover up the cash flows from 0 to period whatever. Here it's from period 0 to period 4. And we can see the IRR is higher on project 1. To calculate the NPVs, I need the present value of the future. So that would be NPV at 10% required rate of return. It's the present value of the future cash flows. 63.40 for project 1, 68.30 for project 2. The initial outlay for both of these is $50. So the one with a higher present value of future, the value of the future numbers being higher, that's going to tell me that the NPV for project 2 is higher. Okay, so what's the appropriate decision? The IRR is higher on project 1, but the NPV is higher on project 2. The answer is when there are mutually exclusive projects. Mutually exclusive means I can have one or the other or neither, but I can't take both. So if you have mutually exclusive projects, you always want to pick the one with the highest net present value. The IRR is giving you an indication over how much it's earning, okay, or the rate that it's earning. The NPV includes how much it's earning it on. All right, so when in doubt, though, the NPV always gives you the correct answer. We could also have computed the modified IRR equals MIRR, which you do the same way as for regular IRR, but in addition to putting in the cash flows, you also have to put in a finance rate and a reinvestment rate, which is the required rate of return. Oops. So if I use the required rate of return for both of those, what I can see is that the modified internal rate of return for project 1 actually gives me a lower number. The modified internal rate of return gets around some mathematical anomalies that are part of the evaluation. The assumption is that, well, if this firm is actually investing in projects that earn roughly 10%, then that ought to be, as this 20 comes in, you're going to reinvest it at 10%. As that 20 comes in, you're going to reinvest it at 10%. The mathematics behind IRR, the assumption is that you reinvest at the IRR itself. So anyway, without getting too deep into the mathematics, the modified IRR gets around some of those problems that we see where we have a higher IRR but a lower net present value when comparing two mutually exclusive projects. When in doubt, the NPV rule always gives you the right answer. Okay? The higher net present value is the better project.